Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Time is your most precious asset. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. Yet so many of us waste it, letting hours slip by on things that don't matter. Imagine what you could accomplish if you took control of every minute, every hour, and used it with purpose. This isn't just about getting more done, it's about living a life of meaning, progress, and success. The steps are simple but powerful. First, you must value your time like the treasure it is. Then, focus on priorities that move you closer to your goals, cutting out distractions that steal your attention. You'll need to act with urgency and stay organized, harnessing lists and structure to keep yourself on course. Along the way, learning to say no and resisting procrastination will keep your energy on what truly counts. Ultimately, visualize yourself in control of your time, succeeding at each task with purpose and focus. With these steps, you'll not only master time, you'll master life. Value your time, treat it as irreplaceable. How many of you feel like you're busy all day yet nothing really changes? You go through the motions, checking emails, scrolling on your phone, chatting with coworkers, running errands, responding to every little request. But by the end of the day, what's different? Did you move one step closer to the life you want, or did you just spend another day spinning your wheels? Ask yourself honestly this, my friends, this is a trap. Let me tell you, it's the kind of trap that will eat up your entire life if you're not careful. The world is full of distractions, and if you don't make a choice to guard your time, those distractions will steal it from you without you even noticing. A few minutes wasted here and there quickly turn into hours. Hours turn into days. Days turn into years. Before you know it, you're looking back at a life that feels like it just slipped away. When you do, you're left wondering, what did I actually do with all that time? That's the reality for so many people who spend their lives just getting by, just staying busy. They live in a cycle of doing without actually progressing. Let me give it to you straight, time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money. You can invest it, earn it, spend it, save it, lose it, and earn it again. But time? Once it's gone, it's gone. You don't get a second shot. You don't get a refund. If you waste it, that time is lost forever. Look at the people who are living the lives you want, the people achieving, progressing, doing things that matter. I guarantee you, they don't let time slip away from them. They guard their time like it's gold because they know it is. They aren't wasting it on things that don't matter, and they aren't letting distractions steal their dreams. That's why they're ahead. That's why they're winning. Not because they have more hours than the rest of us, but because they understand the value of every single minute. So here's a challenge for you. Tomorrow, I want you to track your entire day from start to finish. Write down everything you do. If you scroll through your phone for 5 minutes, write it down. If you get caught up in a pointless conversation, write it down. If you handle someone else's problems that aren't even yours, write it down. At the end of the day, look at that list and ask yourself, how much of this was time well spent? How much of this actually mattered? And here's where you have to be ruthless. Cut out what doesn't matter. Get rid of things that are stealing your time without giving you anything back. Cut out the distractions, the excuses, the small, petty tasks that won't move you forward. Start taking control of your time every single day. Start choosing to spend it on things that make you better, stronger, wiser, closer to your goals. Because if you don't start now, there will come a day when you'll look back and realize you spent your whole life just staying busy. You'll wonder why you let the most valuable thing you have, your time, just slip through your fingers. You'll wish you had guarded it, used it wisely, and not let it drift away. So guard it. Make every minute count. Use your time like it's the most precious thing you own, because it is. If you're feeling overwhelmed, start small. Start by carving out just 1 hour a day for something that truly matters, something that moves you closer to your dreams, your goals, or the life you want to live. That 1 hour could be life-changing. It could be learning a new skill, working on your passion project, exercising, or simply planning and strategizing your future. But you have to protect it fiercely. Treat it like an appointment with your future self, one you can't afford to miss. And don't just wait for the perfect moment to start. There will never be a perfect moment. You won't suddenly find extra time lying around one day. You have to make it. You have to take it. If you want to write a book, don't wait for a month of free time to magically appear. Start writing 1 page today. If you want to start a business, don't wait for all the pieces to fall into place. Take 1 step today. The truth is, progress happens in small, consistent steps, not in massive leaps. Time is always slipping away, whether we use it or not. The difference is what we choose to do with it. Will you let it slip through your fingers, or will you take control of it? The clock is ticking, and it doesn't stop for anyone. Your life is happening right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Right now. So let me ask you, what are you doing with your time today? What choices are you making? Are you spending it on what truly matters, or are you giving it away to distractions and meaningless tasks? Because here's the hard truth. Every moment you're not actively choosing how to spend your time, someone else is choosing for you. Every moment you're not guarding your time, something or someone else will take it. You have to fight for your time. You have to protect it. You have to make the hard choices and say no to things that don't serve you, even if it's uncomfortable. Because your time is your life. And your life is worth fighting for. It's not easy. Saying no feels awkward. Turning down invites, rejecting opportunities, or ignoring distractions can make you feel guilty or anxious. But remember, every yes you give to something unimportant is a no to something that truly matters. You can't do it all, and you shouldn't try to. Not everything deserves your attention. Not everything deserves your energy. And not everything deserves your time. If you want to reclaim your life, you need to get clear on your priorities. What are the things that genuinely matter to you? What are the things you'll regret not doing when you look back years from now? Define those things. Write them down. Keep them visible. And let them guide your decisions. When you know your priorities, it becomes easier to say no to distractions. It becomes easier to recognize when you're wasting time. It becomes easier to align your days with the life you want to build. But clarity is only the first step. The next step is discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is choosing long-term rewards over short-term comfort. Discipline is taking control of your actions so that your future self can thank you. It won't be easy, and it won't happen overnight. You'll have days when you slip up. You'll have moments when distractions win. But what matters is that you keep coming back. What matters is that you don't give up. Remember, progress isn't about being perfect. Progress is about being persistent. It's about showing up, day after day, and taking small, consistent steps toward the life you want. Time is precious. It's fleeting. It's the most valuable resource you'll ever have. And once it's gone, you can't get it back. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't put off the things that matter. Because life is happening right now. There's no perfect moment. There's no ideal time when everything will align. If you keep waiting for the right conditions, you'll wait forever. The truth is, the perfect moment is a myth. Action creates the conditions you're looking for. Movement builds momentum. So, start now. Even if it's messy. Even if it's imperfect. Even if you're scared. Because starting, no matter how small, is better than standing still. Each day is a blank page. You decide how to fill it. Will you create something meaningful? Will you take one step closer to the life you've been dreaming of? Or will you let the day slip by, filled with excuses, procrastination, and distractions? The choice is yours, and the power is in your hands. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt stop you. And don't let anyone else dictate the story you're writing. You're capable of more than you realize. You're stronger than you know. And you have everything within you to live a life you're proud of. But it starts with action. It starts with saying no to what doesn't matter and saying yes to what does. It starts with being intentional, disciplined, and unwavering in your commitment to yourself. Because at the end of the day, your life is yours. And no one else can live it for you. When you take control of your time, you take control of your life. Every moment becomes an opportunity. Every decision becomes a step forward. Start prioritizing what truly matters. Think about what will bring you closer to your goals, your dreams, and the version of yourself you aspire to be. This is about more than just being productive. It's about building a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. It's about looking back with pride, knowing you made the most of every moment. Here's the truth: time doesn't wait for anyone. While you're hesitating, it's moving forward. While you're distracted, it's slipping away. But the good news is, you're in control. Starting today, you can decide to make every minute count. You can decide to stop wasting time on things that don't matter and start focusing on what does. It won't always be easy. There will be days when distractions feel overwhelming and motivation feels far away. But those are the moments that test you. Those are the moments when you need to dig deep and push forward. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Each small step adds up. Each intentional choice moves you closer to where you want to be. So, take the first step today. It might feel small, but it's powerful. Because that first step sets everything else in motion. You don't have to wait for the perfect plan, the perfect moment, or the perfect version of yourself. You just have to start. Right here. Right now. The future you're dreaming of is waiting. All you have to do is begin. The journey to mastering your time and your life begins with one decision, the decision to take action. Action is what transforms dreams into reality. It's what separates those who wish for success from those who achieve it. Think about the people you admire, the ones who seem to have it all together. They weren't born with more time or fewer challenges. They simply chose to take control. They chose to prioritize, focus, and act with intention. Now it's your turn. Take ownership of your time and your choices. Be intentional with every moment you have. If there's something you've been putting off, do it today. If there's a distraction pulling you away from what matters, cut it out. If there's a goal you've been dreaming about, start taking steps toward it right now. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to begin. The secret to success isn't in some complicated formula or elusive secret. It's in the simple, consistent actions you take every day. Remember this, your time is your most valuable asset. Treat it as such. Guard it fiercely. Use it wisely. Because at the end of the day, your life is a reflection of how you've spent your time. Make it count. So, as you move forward, keep this promise to yourself: no more wasting time. No more excuses. Just progress, growth, and purpose. The future is yours to create. Start now.